Hi, my name is Mari. I'm a travel advisor, and today I'm here to walk you through the process of applying for a US passport. I know the process may seem confusing or daunting, but I promise it is just because you are new and don't understand the process quite yet. Once we finish this video, I hope you leave confident understanding how the process works, where to find the form you need, and how to move forward with your application. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to drop them here in the comments, and please make sure to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to guiding you through the travel process, so let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen with you now. And I do want to highlight that the website you are looking for is travel.state.gov. If you land on any other website, I want you to understand that you are in the wrong place. There is one source for US passports, and this is it. If there is a service charging you extra or guaranteeing or saying that they can get you a passport faster or guaranteeing approval, they are not legit. You need to be using travel.state.gov, and that is it. So let's go ahead and move into what the website actually looks like. It is very simple, it is easy to navigate, and that is purposeful. It is by design. It is so it can make it easier for you, especially whenever you're first getting started or if you are ever in an emergency while you are traveling in the future. So let's go ahead and click on Get a US Passport and see where it takes us. It does take you to an information screen, all things passports, and all of the information that you are needing. It is very easy to find what you are needing, but if you have any questions, again, please don't forget to comment here in the video. And I do want to clarify the different kinds of passports because what you can see here is comparing a passport book versus a passport card. What the primary difference is that a passport book is going to qualify you to use air travel for international travel. So if you plan on flying for your international travel, you do need a passport book. You can get both, but if you do plan on flying, I recommend getting the book instead of the card. Next, we're going to go over the process of actually getting your passport. So let's go ahead and click on I'm applying as an adult. Or if you apply to one of the other sections, you can click on that. What you're going to find here is a step-by-step process of how you're going to actually get through the application and get it sent off for approval or processing. Oh my goodness, why couldn't I think of the word? So what you're going to do first and foremost is make sure that you qualify for a US passport. You're going to find all of the information that you need here, and it's going to guide you to the form that you specifically need. You can use their form filler tool, or you can download a PDF here, which you will take to the acceptance facility when you put in your application. Whenever you do complete the step, please make sure that you do not sign your form until you are asked to do so in person. If you sign this application before you arrive, it will not be accepted. So do not sign your form until you are asked to by the agent at the passport acceptance facility. What you are also going to need to bring to your passport application facility whenever you're ready to send off your application is proof of your US citizenship. For most people, that is going to be your US birth certificate. You will also need a photo ID. This can be a state ID, a driver's license, or a military ID if you have one. You will also need to provide a photocopy of both. So you will need to provide a photocopy of your proof of citizenship as well as your ID. And there are photocopy requirements that you can see listed here below. I do recommend that whenever you're applying that you always check the most up-to-date information at travel.state.gov as information is subject to change. Next is going to be the getting a photo, and a lot of people get tripped up on this thinking that it is something that is very complicated, and it's not that it's complicated, but passport photos are one of the #1 reasons that passports are denied. So whenever you're getting your passport photo done, especially as a first timer, I recommend getting it done professionally. And professionally doesn't even have to be an expensive photo session. You can walk into a pharmacy like CVS or Walgreens, and they will actually do them right there. They'll print it off in the size that you need, and you can take that to your application acceptance facility whenever you are ready to send off your application. That is the easiest way to do it, but make sure that you do not attach or staple the photo to your form. The acceptance agent is the one that's going to do everything for you, so keep everything loose. Next is the fees. They are two separate fees. You do not combine them. So again, these are subject to change, but these are the current fees for 2026. And if you do need expedited service, there are additional fees for that. What you're going to do next is find a location to submit your application. A lot of times this will be somewhere like a post office, or sometimes it'll be an actual US passport office if there is one close to your home. Once your passport application is actually submitted, you've already went to the application facility, you have talked to the person, they've sent off your documents. You can now track your application status online, and if everything goes well, you will have your passport waiting in your mailbox sooner than you know. And so, if you have any questions, that is just the general overview. But I do want to make sure that you understand how all of this works, because travel confidence starts here, and having a good trip starts here. So again, if you have any questions, need to know any information, drop them here in the comments. And if you are not part of my Costa Rica travel Facebook group, I encourage you to join that as well. I will put that link in the comments here.